staff, my distributors in the field, and my employees. I said, we're going to change, we're going to do things differently here in TPN. You know, here we are producing everybody's stuff, but we're not going to have a quantum leap mentality. I gave it to all my distributors, and I wrote a little manual, so it wasn't really a book. Gave it to them, I gave it to my employees, and all of a sudden everybody started coming back saying, this is changing my life. This philosophy is changing my health and my finances. And so that's when I got serious and rewrote the book. And all the slide edge is a philosophy about doing little things that seem to make no difference at all in the act of doing them. Just like the 10 core commitments in your business, there's not one 10 core commitment that you can't do. They're easy to do. I mean, easy to do. The 10 core commitments are easy to do. The slide edge is the philosophy that drives the 10 core commitments, just like the philosophy might drive a health book or a finance book. But so they're easy to do. I always say they're easy to do, they're also easy not to do. Okay, that's a problem. They're not quantum leap, but successful people they do the little things that seem to make no difference at all in the act of doing them. And they just do them over and over and over and over and over and over with consistency and persistency over a long enough period of time for the compound effect to kick in. What I mean by that is it's like there's a natural harmony in life. In life, you plant seeds, okay, that's a short period of time. You cultivate, which is a long period of time, and you harvest, which is a short period of time. What most people do, quantum leap, is they want you to plant seeds and harvest. And they leave out the most important thing, okay? The philosophy, that's the slide edge. They cultivate. And so that's all that was, is doing the little things that seem to make no difference at all in the act of doing them consistently, persistently over a long period of time. Realizing before you even see results, 80% of the work is done. And you need to have a philosophy to keep doing the diet, or keep doing the exercise, or keep doing the reading, or keep doing the things in your relationships, or keep doing the things in your finances, or keep doing the 10 core commitments in your business long enough for them to work. There's a natural harmony. When you get in trouble in life is when you let somebody, which was a lot of drug sales companies do, or other people try and get you to move from planting seeds to harvesting. That's dangerous. And that's what marketeers do to you. And that's what businesses do to you. And that's what people with business opportunities do to people. And it doesn't work, okay? So what Slide Edge did is it was just a way to start galvanizing people. I think it's one of the greatest assets we have as a company, because we have these simple 10 core commitments, just like a health book or a finance book. It's simple hows. So we have a philosophy on how to do the hows. And so when you think about it, every one of you here, you can take this information and apply it to any part of your life. The health information, the diet information, the exercise information, the finance information, the relationship information. The NIRIM, the business, is called the 10 core commitments, okay? If in NIRIM, say you want to be a national marketing director, that's your big goal. That's a good goal, okay? It's a life-changing goal. Between you and that goal is decisions. Y's in the road. One after another. Just get to a decision, yes or no. Get to a decision, make a good decision or a bad decision. It's just a bunch of decisions that just keep adding up to a decision, keep going to another place, okay? It almost takes you down a journey that you can't even predict right now when you start going down that journey. But it's decisions. But every one of those decisions is critical. Take an example, in the 10 core commitments we have, read 10 pages of a good book a day. Or we say do 2 exposures a day. Every one of those are easy to do. Everyone here can read 10 pages of a good book a day. Now you might think, why would I do that? If you read 10 pages of a good book a day, 365 days a year, that's 3,650 pages. That's about 12 books. That will shift your philosophy. It will shift your attitude, and the actions that didn't work a year ago will start to work. But you have to go through the process of planting the seeds and cultivating to change your philosophy and attitude, because most people don't show up with the right philosophy and attitude because they haven't ever been taught that. It's not taught in school. It wasn't taught anywhere I went, okay? And all of a sudden there's philosophy and attitude shifts, and it might take a year for it to happen, and all of a sudden the actions that didn't work a year ago start to work. Because their philosophy and attitude, just like mine did when I was in corporate America, the philosophy and attitude, okay? And so if you do that, or just think about you think about 2 exposures a day, you do 2 exposures today, it's not a big deal, okay? It's not going to make you successful. But if you don't do 2 exposures a day, it's not going to make you fail. And this is where everybody misses it. It's like if you read 10 pages of a good book today, you're not going to change your philosophy. If you don't read 10 pages of a good book today, your philosophy is not going to fall apart. This is where the whole sucker bet in this is. The difference between doing the right activity, the little things that seem to make no difference at all in the act of doing them, and not doing them is so subtle you can't even notice it. It's insignificant. It doesn't matter. And guess what? It doesn't matter in the moment. But the only way you get to a national marketing director is by stringing moments together. So you got to do the little things like the 10 pages, the 2 exposures, the real results parties. All those are 10 things are little things that you can do. Everyone can do them. If you have a job and a family and very busy, you work that into your life. It's not that hard to do. But you've got to do it consistently, persistently, every single day. When you do them, you're really not going to be any closer to NMD. And if you don't do it, you're not going to be any further away. The difference between doing it and not doing it is insignificant. But here's what you've got to get. That's the only thing you got. And this is one of the most important things you got to take away in life. Because I feel like most people live one foot in the past. Oh, if this had been different in my life, might be successful. If that, or when that happens in my life, I'll be happy and successful. The past is gone and will never come back. The future doesn't exist. The only thing that exists in your life is the moment you're in. And the moment you're in is always insignificant compared to what you want to achieve. So you don't take the moment seriously when it's the only thing you got. Think about that. It's the only thing you got. It's all you have. You don't have the past, you don't have the future. And so the only thing you got is insignificant compared to what you want. You get that? And the only way you're going to get what you want is to live in the insignificant moment over and over and over and over and over and over and over, cultivating the field until the compound effect, the natural harmony of life takes over, and all of a sudden things shift and it starts to work for you. That's why most people aren't successful. Because when you get on that path, it's a solo journey. Because most of the people around you are going to try and take you off that path. They can't stand that you're on that path. Oh, you're reading those books. Oh, you did your 2 exposures. I mean, they're going to take you down. Oh, look at you eating a salad. Oh, you know. Wow. Oh, golly. I mean, wow, you're saving 5% of your check. Whoop-de-doo. You know, they're going to beat you to death. What you'll find is that people who are going down the slight edge path, they take responsibility for their life. And then all the other ones, and it's pretty much, it's about 1 out of 10 will do it, and the other 9 are your enemy. And they're probably who you love. They're probably your friends, family, neighbors. That's what Napoleon Hill said. Napoleon Hill studied the 500 most successful people. He took 20 years to study the 500 most successful people. For 20 years. And they said, the 500 most successful people, the #1 enemy you have is your friends, your family, and your neighbors. It's just the way it is, okay? So when you start down this path of doing all these little things that seem to make no difference at all in the act of doing them, you're doing them over and over and over, you're not getting any results, and they're all making sure that you know you're not getting any results, because you're not supposed to. A farmer doesn't plant his seeds and start screaming at the field, where's the results? He keeps cultivating, 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 cultivating. All of a sudden, there's a harvest, okay? But you've got to take responsibility. What those other people do is they blame. They'll blame the government. They'll blame their friends. They'll blame their job. They'll blame their parents. They'll blame how they were raised. Blame, 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 blame. And guess what? You could be right about a lot of those things. But let me tell you another thing. Blame takes away your power even if you're right. As soon as you blame something on somebody else or something else, you give them your power. Because now no longer are you in charge, even if you're right. I've always said, quit complaining about what you allow. Because here's what I've had people come up to me and they're complaining about everything, and I go, you know, Joe,